Hello everybody and welcome back for episode 13 of the Doll Symposium. As always, I am your host, Shizusan, and my beautiful assistant today is the very lovely Makoto, or otherwise known as Sailor Jupiter. So without further ado, let's start today's video. Alrighty everybody, so it has been a while since the last episode of the Doll Symposium. As you can tell, time has passed. This is what happens when you work from home and you pretty much never leave the house, only to buy like groceries, I guess. My beard has gotten way too long and way too unmanageable. My hair has just gotten really long. I just haven't had the chance to just cut it myself. But probably by the time the next episode of the Doll Symposium comes around, this will be a lot shorter. Also, the beard is gonna have to go. Now, I know some of you have said the beard's kind of like very little of you were like, yay beard, and most of you are like, chop the thing off, right? Well, it's getting to that point. Like, I've wanted to keep this beard for as long as the lockdown was in place, and I was assuming by the time September hit from March that it would, and I would be able to shave this off. But March is already passed from all the way till September, and we're like midway through September right now, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna be going back anytime soon. So teleworking will continue, and I can't take this thing anymore. It's like so long, it gets caught in everything, and when I eat, it's just always dunking into everything I eat, and I end up eating the beard too as well. It's just unmanageable. So probably by the next time we had the Doll Symposium, this will probably be not completely gone. I'm just going to cut it short. Just going to cut it short, but I'm going to leave it full, if that makes any sense. But anyways, I'm sorry. I'm talking way too much about my beard. This is the Doll Symposium. Okay, so as always, let's start with the Dolphy Dream news. So Volks has been a little quiet lately. Even though it's been a month since the last episode of the Doll Symposium, they've been quiet. And the reason for that is because of the Hometown Dopa Kyoto 17 event, which was a 14-week event, and if you... a 4-week event, and if you count the extra after event that was happening in Japan for the first week of September, it's like 5 weeks for the event. So that's pretty much what they've been focusing on for about a month and a week right now. So we're probably going to get some new stuff, some new information. Well, we did get some, which I'm going to cover, but most of August was just covered with Hometown Dopa 17. But the little news that we do have from Dolphy Dream, we will go over. So the Volks International website right here, they have their mini Dolphy Dream Mochi Ashi bodies, which are available to purchase now. So before, you could only get it from the Osaka Doll Point for the Mochi Ashi bodies with a Dolphy Dream choice. And then that moved over to the Akihabara branch, as far as I know. And then now you can actually just buy the bodies outright. But it's only available in flesh and in semi-white right now. But you can purchase those bodies on the Volks International website if you just wanted a Mochi Ashi body to replace your regular MDD body. If you were interested in that, you can go over to the Volks International website and purchase those. Now, both the Volks International website and Volks USA, posted in this picture here, they're both having their, I guess you call it the Dolphy stand chairs is what they're called. So if you have a Dolphy stand, you can unscrew the top and add these chairs on there. And they've been around for a while, but I think it was only in like black, white, and like red, maybe, I think it was. I'm not 100% sure about that, but Volks International and Volks USA now have pastel colored versions. I'm assuming to go along with the Dolphy Icon girls that came out. But yeah, there are these pastel versions. They are available on both the International and the Volks website, Volks USA website, if you are interested in those. Now, also, another thing is that Volks International website has posted here that the Fate Grand Order collaboration for MASH and the Master are planned for an October release date. So if you did pre-order them for your pre-order project last year, they should be scheduled for sometime in October. Hopefully the earlier part of October for delivery, at least for the people that pre-ordered earlier on during the pre-order period, and more so not towards the end. But they didn't really specify on the Volks website, so I mean it could be any time in October, but that's when they're slated to start deliveries. So make sure you check your emails so you know when yours is coming. Now, this one is a really interesting news, which has a lot to go with it. So right here, posted in this picture here, the Volks International website has announced that the new Dolphy Dream project for 2020 is going to be coming soon. Now, they didn't exactly say when, other than just September of 2020. Now, September is almost done. I mean, we're like midway through September already. But supposedly, they're going to be announcing the new pre-order project sometime in September. I'm assuming within the next week or two. And we will know more information on that with the new Volks News magazine, which is going to be coming out sometime during the announcement as well. So if you click on the little link that they have in the Volks website, it just gives you like a white page that like subtly starts phasing in the Dolphy Dream Pre-Order Project 2020. Wait for more information. That's all we know. However, there was a leak. So a good friend of mine on Facebook named Chad has posted in one of my groups what the leak is possibly. Now, this is unconfirmed, obviously. This is just a rumor or a leak or whatever, but there's no confirmation that this is actually true, but it looks pretty good so far. So my friend Chad, he found this photo of a magazine, which I forgot what they called it. I think it was like Dolly News magazine or something like that. Where posted this picture here, which is going to be the new pre-order project of 2020, which are the Toho girls. Now, I keep messing up their names, so I'm going to read it. It's going to be Hirore Reimu and Marisa Kirisa, which are both girls from Toho. Now, both of these girls were actually previously released. If this rumor is true, both of these girls were already released, but way back in 2010, and they were on the Dolphy Dream sister bodies back then, the original Dolphy Dream sister bodies. And then now, if this rumor or this leak is confirmed to be real, and this is going to be the actual pre-order project of 2020, it's going to be the re-release of Reimu and Marisa for the 2020 pre-order project. Now, they're going to be on mini Dolphy Dream bodies. Now, according to this picture here, it looks like regular mini Dolphy Dream bodies, but some people are speculating that they might be mini Dolphy Dream Mochi Ashi bodies. So, I mean, there's a couple concerns about this. I mean, it was a character that was already released prior. We've seen characters come back and have second releases, but usually for like really popular characters, so to speak. Now, it's not to say that Toho is not popular. Toho is huge in Japan and all throughout Asia. It's pretty big here in the States here as well. I'm not really sure about the rest of the world, but it's much more prevalent over in Asia. And I was surprised that this was the release for the MDD Mochi Ashi pre-order project bodies. Only because it's not that they're good characters, it's more so the fact that I thought maybe they would try something new, like a brand new character. That would be really cool since it's a new body. If it is the Mochi Ashi, it's a new body. I feel like new characters would have been really awesome. But for those of you that are Toho fans that do like Reimu or Marisa, this is your chance to get them again, because if you wanted to buy the original ones, it's pretty hard to find. And if you do find them, they are either heavily stained and used, or they are really expensive. So if you are Toho fans and you like either of those characters or both those characters, if this rumor is true, this is a good time for you guys to get in on this pre-order project. And remember, pre-order projects only happen once a year, and when you enter into them, you have to wait a whole year until you can actually get them. Just like the Fake Grand Order ones that are coming out right now, the pre-orders for those were back in October last year of 2019. So you're guaranteed to get either of these girls if the leak is true, and this is really what we're getting. You're guaranteed to get them as long as you enter within the pre-order project time. But that's really all we know right now. Hopefully within this week or the next, we'll have like 100% confirmation from Volks on what these pre-order project girl or girls will be. But maybe this leak is for real. So who knows? So let's move on. So the last thing I want to talk about is Volks USA has posted in this picture here that they're having a small event called the International Rabbit Day event, which started on September 4th and which will last until September 30th. Now, really, it's just a bunch of outfits and accessories that have rabbit-esque things. Like, I think some of the outfits actually look like, like little rabbits or like rabbit ears at least. But a lot of the other items are just like more pastel-y type colored stuff. So if you're interested in pastels or rabbit cosplay, make sure you visit the Volks USA webpage for the International Rabbit Day. But that's really everything for the Dolphy Dream news this week. So let's move on to some Smart Doll news. Now, since it's been a month, there is a lot of Smart Doll news that has come and gone and some new stuff that just came out. So I'm going to quickly cover some of the older stuff first and then get into the newer stuff. So, there's, like I said, there's a lot to cover. So let's go with everything that is currently available now that came out through the month of August until now. So first up, this first picture here, Smart Doll Envisage is now available on the Smart Doll website. Now the next one over here is Smart Doll Valiant, which I'm calling the 2.0 edition. And what the 2.0 edition really is going to be Valiant with the, I keep saying this wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Ventiligo, the Ventiligo birthmarks, like the same birthmark on her face. But the new 2.0 versions will have it on the bust, on the shoulder, and on one of the arms. So this version of her is now available on the Smart Doll website if you're interested in Valiant 2.0. Another side note, I think Danny Chu did do a video saying that he will be selling the bust and the arms separately for those of you that have purchased Valiant or even Liberty before these new 2.0 version happen. It's not currently up and there's no plans on to when it will be up, but he says he's working on a way to have this available for those of you that are interested in it that previously have purchased a Valiant or Liberty. So we'll just have to wait for more information from Danny on those. Now, also, Danny Chu has posted in this picture here that Smart Doll Challenge is now available on the website, which is interesting because this is the first time that we get, as far as I can remember, but this is the first time that we get options. So Challenge is available in two different ways, right? You can purchase her, when you purchase her and you click on Challenge, it'll give you two different options for the vinyl body, which will have Sunset Orange wig or the long straight lavender wig. So you can pick, I'm sorry, I was looking at something on my phone. You could pick either or, so you can get Challenge in the lavender wig or Challenge in the sunset orange wig, which I think is a really neat choice because she looks great in both. I think she looks better though in the orange, in my personal opinion, but I think it's great for those of you that like either color wig, or if you already have an orange wig but you always wanted a purple one, I mean, you could always go that route, but it's just nice that we get like an option, which is kind of cool. So that's definitely awesome, which brings me into my next one, which Danny Chu has posted in a picture here for the Smart Doll release of Monday. So Monday is also available in both cinnamon and tea colors, which is pretty cool. Now, let me see. Okay, so the next up, Danny Chu has posted in this picture here of Smart Doll Tomorrow. Now, Tomorrow also has that option for two different things. So you can get Tomorrow in regular edition, or you can get Tomorrow in the Cosplay of Prowess edition. So there's no difference in price. I should mention that for Challenge and for Tomorrow, there's no difference in price whichever one you pick. So for Challenge, if you get the orange or the purple wig, same price. Or if you decide to buy Tomorrow, or the regular edition, or the Cosplay Prowess edition, there is no difference in price. Now, whether or not this option to buy either or will stay forever or until supplies run out, I don't know. So if you did want to be able to buy either of those girls with the choices and be able to choose, probably should do so before the supplies run out, because I don't actually know if Danny Chu is going to make this a permanent option for either of those girls. Now, also, so Danny Chu's posted in this picture here of the new Smart Doll Strength, who is now available on the Smart Doll website, and she is a recent addition to the website, and she looks so good. All these dolls, Danny Chu is releasing all these dolls, and we don't have enough money to buy them all, and I know so many of you out there, including myself, wants to buy all these lovely girls, but there's so many to choose from. Like, there's literally too many to choose from now, where it's like, I gotta make some hard choices. Which brings me into the next one, which Danny Chu has released right here, which is Smart Doll Prowess in T. Now, is it just me, or did this come out of left field? Like, I know Danny Chu has shown a prototype Prowess in T like a while back, and it was put into the prototype garage, and somebody already purchased her. But after that, there was no sign or no word of Prowess in T possibly coming out or being released soon. I felt like this kind of came out of left field. And to be honest, when I saw the Prowess in Interstellar Blue, I've always liked Prowess. Let me just say that first. But when I saw her in Interstellar Blue, I was like, that's the one. That's the one I gotta buy. When Interstellar Blue Prowess comes out, that's the one I gotta buy. But now, seeing Prowess in T, oh, that's a hard choice now. That's a really hard choice. She looks really good in T. I like the orange whiskers and the sunset hair. Like, it just she looks really good in T. I don't know. Now it's a really hard choice. So I don't know which one to pick. But yeah, let's move on. So those are all the ones that are currently released right now and are available on the Smart Doll website. Now let's move on to something that's really cool. So Danny Chu's posted in this picture here of Smart Doll Simplicity. Now I talked about this before a little bit. I believe it was in the last episode of the Doll Symposium. But basically, Smart Doll Simplicity is a kit. It's a new kit where it's for a vinyl doll, and you get to build the doll yourself. So like, let's say you wanted a Mirai Simplicity. You purchase the Mirai Simplicity, and then it would just be the torso and the head separate. Obviously the wig is not on the head, but the head is separate, the wig is separate, the torso is separate. Both arms are separate, and both legs. Now the arms are just all one piece, but the legs are all one piece. It's just separated between left and right. And all you have to do is plug the arms in, plug the legs in, take into the torso, put the bust on, because the bust is all separate, put the head on and the wig on, and that's it. It's very easy to do, and I'm assuming that's why it's called Simplicity. It's very, very simple to put together, and Danny Chu has already released like 2 videos on how to put Simplicity together, as well as other YouTubers out there have already done Simplicity videos. I would have done one, but I didn't buy Simplicity yet, and the reason for that is that Simplicity hasn't been released as a regular buy, so to speak. So you couldn't be like, I want a Smart Doll Athena in Simplicity and choose the Simplicity option. That's not really a thing. As of right now, Simplicity has only been available through Only the Brave. So for those of you that are not familiar with Only the Brave is an option that you could buy on the Smart Doll website, where you pay, I believe it's 50,000 yen. I think it's 50,000 yen, which is basically like $500. Give or take, the exchange rate, but roughly around $500. You would purchase that, and you could get, and he says this on the webpage, if you look on the webpage, it says you could get something really cool, or you could get a pebble. You could just get a rock. Now, I don't know anybody that has purchased Only the Brave and have gotten a pebble. I mean, that's always an option. It is there on the website that says that you can get a pebble, but I don't know of anyone, and I've never heard of anyone getting a pebble as of yet. And if they did, they didn't post anything. Nobody's posted anything online or on social media. So chances are that you would get a doll, and it would be a Simplicity. Well, as of right now, it would be a Simplicity doll. Prior, it was like dolls already put together, some not released, some released. But as of right now, Only the Brave has been Simplicity dolls, and it's been random. So you could get anything from dolls that have never been released yet, or dolls already released that you have to put together. There's also been, as far as I know, 2 Interstellar Blue dolls already released. I think one was an Interstellar Blue Prowess, and I think the other one was a Singularity, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, those were the only 2 that I know of that were Interstellar Blue that have been released through Only the Brave. And Only the Brave has come out 3 separate times, and each time it's sold out super fast. First time it came out, sold out within a matter of an hour, I think. And then the second time was a few hours. The third time was another couple hours longer, but still it never lasted a day. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, Simplicity Kit, definitely awesome. I don't know if that's going to be option in the future though, or if it's just only going to be part of the Only the Brave option. Who knows? We just got to wait for more information. But for those of you that has gotten it, pretty cool stuff what I've seen so far on the internet or social media that you guys have posted. Now, let's keep going because there's a lot. So let's do some coming soon stuff. So coming soon, Danny Chu has posted in this picture here, Felicity in T is going to be coming soon. No release dates for any of these coming soon girls. So these are all like to be determined. But Felicity in T is going to be coming soon, which is also awkward because I noticed that the T girls have been dropping. Like, they've been discontinued. I don't think he's getting rid of T. It's just that he says that he's going to be releasing much more different T girls. So I guess Felicity is one of the newest ones, as well as Prowess in T. But there's Felicity in T, and currently there's only 7 girls available in T right now. And then you have like 9 Cocoa girls and 21 Cinnamon girls. So obviously Cinnamon is the breadwinner right there, but only 7 T. I didn't even notice that. Anyways, let's keep going. Another coming soon, right here, Danny Chu has posted this picture here, is Smart Doll Fortitude. Now, for Smart Doll Fortitude is also in the coming soon section on the website, whereas Felicity is not. But Fortitude is up on there if you want to put your notify me email. Now, if you look at Fortitude, she's actually pretty cute. She's got the smiling open mouth look with the freckles. Definitely very, very cute. Now, Danny Chu has posted another one here, which is the Smart Doll Ambition. And Ambition is also on the coming soon section on the Smart Doll website. Now, Ambition is definitely... They both look kind of similar, but different attitudes, so to speak, if that makes any sense. I mean, I could be wrong, but they kind of look like the same girl, but with different attitudes. Like, for instance, Ambition over here, she has no freckles and a closed mouth. She kind of has like that more serious face. Like, I don't want to say she has like a yandere look or a tsundere look. I don't think it's anything like that, but she definitely has more of a serious look towards her. Kind of like how the original Kanata had a more serious kind of like look to her too. So that's Smart Doll Ambition. Now, another one that's coming soon, Danny Chu has posted a picture here of Destiny. Now, Destiny is different because she has now a smiling face. So, and Danny Chu jokes about this one, saying that this is a yandere smile. But this is definitely Destiny with a more smiling face. So here's another T-girl that's added to the lineup for coming soon. No ETA on that as well. Now, there's a couple prototypes that Danny Chu has mentioned, so let's talk about the first one. So this is the first prototype here, which is the anime-style girl. Now, this girl is sporting the yellow bikini, and she has a long curly hair. Now, she definitely looks cute, and this is definitely a different look. There's no girl out right now that kind of has this look. This is definitely a different look, more like, I don't know how to describe it, like a pucker face, like, if that makes any sense, where you like kind of like purse your lips. Like, I feel like that's kind of how she looks, like pursing her lips. But she's definitely cute. I like this one, but it's the next one that is definitely got me going. So let's move on to the next one. This is another prototype. In this picture here that Danny Chu posted, this is yet another anime style girl, and she is also sporting the yellow bikini, but she has long curly hair, and I don't even know how to describe her. It's more like a seductive type look. I feel like she's kind of like got that seductive look. She's definitely a heartstopper, showstopper, whatever you want to call her. Especially, there was different pictures of her, but this picture right here really got me. I was like, she is so cute. I really like this one. For both the other prototype girl and this prototype girl, they both need names. So I don't know what names to give them. I definitely don't have any opinions on names this time around for either of these girls, only because, like, I've run out of names, and, like, I just kind of want to reuse names I've already said. So, but if you guys know of a name that you're thinking of giving them, put it down in the comment section down below, or send it over to Danny Chu via Twitter or Instagram, and let him know what you think a name should be for either of these girls. Now let's keep moving. So Danny Chu has posted another prototype right here, which is a semi-real girl. Now this one he kind of wrote in his tweet that it's more of a younger version of Genesis, but with the Monday nostrils. Like, you know how like Monday of the what I'm calling personally I'm calling the vintage line, as it doesn't have a line yet, but you know how Monday kind of has that nostril look that he was going for. So this girl is kind of has that as well, but she kind of was sculpted as like what Danny Chu describes as a younger version of Genesis. Definitely an interesting look for her. And she also is wearing the prototype hoodie. So there's no ETA on this hoodie yet because he's still trying to figure out like the string and like some of the the buttons that are on there. But yeah, that's a prototype sweater as well, which is definitely going to be interesting when that comes out to be released, because I know a lot of people like that kind of casual look, especially myself. I might pick up one of those sweaters. But yeah, that's the new prototype for a semi-real girl that Danny Chu is working on. Okay, so for the next one, this is another prototype Danny Chu has posted in this picture here. Now, this one's an interesting one. It's an interstellar blue zombie prototype. Now, apparently, I guess because of COVID-19, there's been a lot of like, I guess you could say virus movies or zombie movies being put onto Netflix and like Amazon that people could watch. I guess that's like the flavor of this pandemic, which I don't know if that's in good taste or poor taste. But apparently there's a lot of zombie movies that's been on, or zombie TV series, and Danny Chu's been watching them, and he had the idea to try and see if he could make a zombie girl in interstellar blue. So this is her, and I have to say she looks pretty cool actually. But she does have that Nightmare Before Christmas kind of look. Like I watched the movie, but it was so long ago, so I don't remember the girl's name. But the main girl that's in the movie kind of looks like this interstellar blue girl, except you know in the movie she was more like grayish, like whitish grayish. But yeah, definitely cool. I something out of left field. I didn't think Danny would make a zombie type girl, but okay. All right, I feel you. I feel you. It's definitely interesting. So, maybe we'll see a more finished version of the Interstellar Blue zombie girl sometime in the future. But definitely one of the prototypes that he's working on. Now let's go over another prototype that Danny Chu posted in this picture here, and this one's not a doll. This is a prototype. What he's calling the Moko sweater or hoodie. So Moko just means fluffy in Japanese, or puffy or something like that, so it's more like the fluffy sweater. And he's made two versions. There's a hoodie version and there's a sweater version. So in this picture is the hoodie version, because I'm sorry guys, like I'm more biased towards the hoodie. I really like the hoodie one, but let Danny Chu know in the comment section down below, or send it to his Instagram or Twitter. Let him know which one you would like to see released, the hoodie version or the sweater version. But I definitely think the hoodie version looks cool, but I'm more partial to hoodies. No ETA on this, but definitely a really cool item. Keep an eye out on Danny Chu's social media for more info on those. Now, let's talk about another couple of things that are available. So, one thing here that I want to talk about that Danny Chu has posted is the Smart Doll bodysuits. So we talked about the Smart Doll bodysuits like way back. I think it was back in January that we talked about them, that Danny was going to make them, and they're finally here. They were released actually a couple weeks ago. But they're still available in all skin tone colors, both milk, cinnamon, tea, and cocoa. However, milk has been put on the soon to be decommissioned section. So if you want the milk bodysuit, definitely pick those up before they're all gone. I picked 2 of them up myself, and hint, hint, there's going to be an unboxing video of the bodysuit, so just stay tuned for that. If you can't wait, there are already other YouTubers out there that have done unboxing videos for the bodysuit, but I'm going to be doing my own, hopefully sometime soon. I have like 3 unboxing videos I still have yet to do that are just waiting in a corner, so I am going to do those. But definitely make sure you pick up the milk bodysuit if you want that, as that's probably going to be gone sometime soon, as it's on the soon to be discontinued list. And what was I going to say? Oh, also on a side note, our friend Keith from the Smart Doll community has reminded us all and mentioned that all milk option parts and all milk stuff for the Smart Dolls is now on the soon to be discontinued section too. So unfortunately, milk is going bye bye, which is sad news for me and a lot of people, as pretty much all my girls are milk except for one. So yeah, I need to get as many milk stuff as I can before it's all gone. Now, whether or not milk will make a return as seasonal items, Danny Chu did mention that's a possibility, but there's no guarantee that that will actually happen. So for those of you that have milk girls that want some extra stuff, make sure you pick them up now before they're all gone, because they will be a hot commodity for all the other milk owners out there that want some stuff. So yeah, let's keep moving. So Danny Chu has posted something really funny in this picture here. He has created a face mask, you know, like the regular masks that you wear. During this pandemic, it's become very popular to wear and pretty much recommended to wear. I have my own face mask here. But it's pretty commonplace in Japan. When I went to Japan on my trip before the pandemic even happened, I wore it all the time just because I didn't want to get sick on my vacation, but it was more of a norm there. But now it's the norm all over the world. And Danny Chu's decided to make his own mask, mostly for himself. I mean, it's really, he wanted to make it for himself, and in his Instagram post, he wrote down a whole story of why he wanted to make it for himself. But if there's enough people requesting, he may consider making it available for all of us that we can purchase. Now, whether or not that will actually happen, we don't know. We have no idea if that will actually happen or not. But if there's enough demand for it, he may make a couple of them, like a small batch, and like put them up on sale on the Smart Doll website. Who knows? Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I hope he makes them, because I want at least one. I would love to have one that I can wear when I go out places, show my support for Smart Doll love. But there's two different colors. There's like a darker charcoal, and then there's like a linen gray that he seems to be making now with the, or he's making for himself rather, with the Culture Japan logo on it. I think it's really cool, and plus it has like this little keyring hole on there, so you can like clip it to your belt if you wanted to when you're not using it. It's definitely awesome, and I would like to purchase one. Put it down in the comment section down below, or send a message to Danny Chu on Instagram or Twitter. Let him know that you're really interested in this project if you want it, and it might go up on the Smart Doll website. Who knows, right? So fingers crossed. We'll see. And then lastly, I want to talk about another funny thing. Danny Chu posted in... Okay, so he did one of his posts like... what's it called? A look into the Smart Doll land, like a sneak peek kind of thing, where it's a bunch of different photos from all over the store, just showing, what's going on, what things look like currently, X, Y, and Z things. And one of the things I thought was really funny was he posted this picture here as one of the pictures, and it's a poster of Chitose on the toilet, and it says, "No skid marks." I found that really funny. I mean, that might not be everyone's cup of tea of funny, but for me personally, I thought it was hilarious. My question is Danny, when is this poster going on sale? I want this poster. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna take this down, okay, and then I'm gonna put that poster right there. Please make it, Danny, because I would love to buy it. And I know I know Danny Chu had talked about it previously, like a year ago or half a year ago, about possibly making posters and putting them up for sale, but that kind of fell by the wayside. We never heard of it again, but seeing that poster there in this picture, I want it. Danny, can you make some of these posters so that we could buy them? And plus, it would be nice to have posters of some of the shirts, like the doll shirts that Danny makes, like the "Karma is a beach," "No sheep's given," "My eyes are up here." Like those posters, those pictures would be really cool to have as posters. I would really like to post them up, in my office here. I think it would be really cool for other people as well. I think it would be something that sells. I really do. But yeah, I mean, I just thought that was really funny. I want that. I want that poster. Anyways, that wraps up everything for today's episode of the Doll Symposium. I know it's long, like it always is, but I mean, it has been a month and a week since the last episode. And I know I say it every week that I'm trying to make it go back to the way it was every week for one episode every week. And I really do. I really want to get it back to that point. It's just, I've been so busy with stuff. I guess, well, okay. Let me do this part first, and then I'll give you a small little update on what's going on. So, this brings me to our community shout out. So we do have a participant for today's episode of the community shout out. And let me pull it up here on my phone so I can read it out to you guys. Okay, so this picture here is our submission for today's episode of the community shout out, and it's from Anna. Now, Anna's message is, "Hello, I've been watching your YouTube channel since February. I love your video on your travels to Japan. I would love to be featured just for fun on your channel." Well, here you are, community shout out time, and thank you for watching my videos. Side note, I do like doing the Japan vlogs, and I will continue to be doing them. I mention it a lot in my videos. There's a lot of problems that I had with the videos. I'm still trying to make it work. But as much fun it is to do those videos, not many people watch them. So I'm glad that you actually watch it. It's probably my least viewed videos out of every video I make, but I'm glad that some people do enjoy it and watch it. I will be coming out with the other days. It's just taking a while. Where did I leave off? Okay. I have attached a photo of my Chi multiverse, which I call Chirin. I know how much you love your Chitose. I do. She is a Dragonite. She was purchased on my visit to the Mirai store several months ago. Oh, grats! You went to Mirai Store Tokyo. Me too. That place is awesome. I have a YouTube channel under my name, Anna Fantasia. Check out Anna Fantasia on YouTube. With a video on how to repair Smart Doll Cortex cracks. That's actually some good advice. I know a lot of people have been having issues. Well, no, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but there are some people that had issues with their Cortex. And definitely check out Anna Fantasia's video to see how to fix the Cortex cracks. Definitely good. Thank you, Anna, for posting that. It's my only video thus far. I have an Instagram for my doll photography at Fantasia_photo72, and I am on Facebook. Please keep up the great content as I collect Volks, A-Zone, and Obitsu as well. So your doll news channel is amazing. Thanks a bunch, Anna. Oh, thank you, Anna, for participating in today's episode of the Community Shoutout. Now, I see that you mentioned here you collect Volks, A-Zone, and Ubitsu, as well as Smart Doll. So this channel does cover a lot of Volks and Smart Doll. As for Obitsu and A-Zone, I don't really cover them. I would like to cover Obitsu and A-Zone more. It's just that I want to own one first before I start talking about them. Like, the reason why I talk about Dolphy Dream and Smart Doll a lot on my channel is because I own them, I collect them, you know, I dress them up a lot, I do, you know, photography, photo shoots. When I do end up finally buying an A-Zone or an Obitsu, I think I'm going to open up my channel for those as well. I did have A-Zone Pure Nemo, which I did buy one, but I only bought the one. They're cute little dolls, but since they're anime collaborated dolls, most of the collaborated dolls for Pure Nemo, I'm not really a fan of the shows, so that's why I don't really collect them too much. However, I do want to say that A-Zone has many different types of dolls, and I forgot what they're called. I think it's another realistic something. Or another is one of the lines, and it's a 1/3 scale, just like these Dolphy dolls, and they definitely look really, really cute. I'm just waiting for the right one to catch my eye, and I'll purchase one of those, and maybe I'll get more into the A-Zone scene. But I did see the A-Zone store when I was in Japan, and they had so many cool stuff. Check out my Japan vlog. I think it was day 2. I think it was day 2, where I showed the A-Zone store and all the different girls that I saw there. But thank you, Anna, for participating in today's episode of the community shout out. I really do love your chi. I didn't comment. I really do love your Chitose here. The armor is so cool. Like, I don't know if you made the armor yourself or if you purchased it somewhere, but the armor definitely looks cool. I want to get armor for my girls as well. I've seen a lot of pictures online, mostly on Twitter, of people in Japan that have purchased armor for their girls to wear that I'm assuming they bought at iDoll Festival or from different various online sites in Japan that I don't think are very easily accessible for us international buyers. So if you did purchase it, let me know how you went about purchasing it, or if you made it. That's super cool. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to go to the iDoll Festival just for that purpose, to buy cool stuff. And unfortunately, when I went to Japan, I was going to go to iDoll, and I was there the day of the festival, and the Typhoon Higibis came, and they shut down. Yeah, so I didn't actually get to go. So my next trip to Japan will be to another iDoll Festival sometime in the future. But yes, I've rambled on way too much. But yeah, that's very cool Chitose right there. I really do love your cheering. Now, let me give you guys a small update on my channel. So, I know I've said this a lot of times about wanting to do the Doll Symposium more and making a weekly show just like 3-Minute Thursdays was. And I do want to get back to that. However, I've been really busy with, like I said in previous videos, with just working from home. It's just been a lot harder than I expected it to be. As well as I finally hit 5,000 subscribers and I want to do a giveaway. But before I do the giveaway, I am working on 2 other things that is taking up the majority of my time right now that I want to release, that I feel like would be good for my channel and would be good for you as well, to have more interactivity, I guess, and for my channel to look a little bit more professional. So I'm working on 2 specific things to get that done. Once that's done, because there's a lot of work that goes into putting this together, more than I expected it to be. But once I get that done, I will be making that announcement, and I'm hoping to have it done before the end of the year. But I've been working on it piecemeal, a little bit here, a little bit there, and it's just a lot of work put into it. So just look forward to that, I guess, which is going to be coming out, as well as the giveaway for my 5,000 subscribers. That's going to be happening. Just keep an eye out for that. As well as I'm working on a new segment. I'm really excited for this new segment. Now, it's not going to replace the Doll Symposium, but it will more likely replace my old segment, which was the Doll Life episodes. So Doll Life was supposed to be a segment where I talk about dolls and what it's like to be a collector, and informational videos about dolls. Like if you wanted to get into a certain doll, I gave informational stuff, as well as it encompassed interviews that I done with individuals from the doll scene, like Danny Chu or or Mr. Shigeta from Volks USA. Various interviews like that I had on Doll Life. Doll Life has since died down, but I think this new segment is going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to take the place of Doll Life. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. It might be Doll Life 2.0, just maybe like a new version of it, or season 2 of Doll Life, who knows. But I am working on that, and that's been taking up a lot of time, because when you guys see it, when I finally release it, there's a lot of work that goes into making that as well. And it's not going to be something that's going to be happening a lot, maybe once a month or once every 2 months, but I'm definitely excited for it, because it will open up new avenues for my channel that I currently didn't have really before. So it definitely will be really cool. So keep an eye out for that. I've just been working on a lot of things lately. Yeah. So hopefully I can get to a better place where I'm able to do the Doll Symposium every week. If not every week, every 2 weeks at the most. I'm really hoping to get back on track, as I've been waylaid for like quite a while, doing all these like side projects and different things that I want to do for the channel. Also, my unboxing videos. Like I said, I have 3. How many do I have? The 1, 2. Yeah, 3. I have 3 more unboxing videos that I am working on that hopefully I'll be able to release sometime soon. So keep an eye out for that. But as usual, in typical Shizusan fashion, I have rambled on like way too much. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you everybody for watching today's episode of the Doll Symposium. If you want to be featured on the community shoutout, do remember there are certain rules. Make sure you submit your community shoutout application to my email here at dlwshizusan@gmail.com. It has to be one photo of your doll or dolls, or you with your doll, whatever picture you would like to be. Make sure it's PG related and family friendly for this channel. Let me know what the base doll is, especially if you have modified or changed the look of the doll. Sometimes they're not recognizable like very easily, which is the super cool thing about these dolls. So let me know what the base doll is, as well as a message you would like me to read out for everybody, and where you can be found on social media if you so choose to want me to mention that on my channel, whether you have an Etsy store, Instagram page, a YouTube channel. Just put it in the email and I'll let everybody know in the community shoutout, just like today's submission with Anna Fantasia. And yeah, if you have already done community shoutout, remember you can always submit another one with another doll with a different message, anything you'd like. And if you're new to my channel, don't hesitate. Be a part of the community. Submit a community shoutout submission at dlwshizusan@gmail.com. As always, I am your host, Shizusan, and my very beautiful Makoto is my lovely assistant today. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.
This is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile to get